Hey guys, welcome to another explain video. We are back at Brussels and we are finally flying the 777 today after so long that I have not flown. And I have made a few changes since last time, but I'm pretty sure most of you don't really care, but alright, whatever. Let's see. We are flying with United today, of course, as you can see here. And we are United 998 from Brussels to Newark. We will be cruising at flight level 320. We'll be step climbing to 340 before our net track. And our fuel is about 65, if I round off, it's about 65 tons. We have about 52 tons of extra weight on board, and we are scheduled to depart in 18 minutes. Now, before I proceed with the flight, I am not following the real time this time around. This is because if I do so, the time at which the flight ends will be when I need to have already uploaded my video. So I need to do this early, so therefore I have set the time to the real time in the simulator, but in actual fact the real time I'm not really following it. So the actual flight is supposed to depart at 10 AM local time in Brussels, but currently it is I think about 4 AM or something. I am not fully sure, I'm not gonna check it, but yeah, I'm doing this flight a bit early. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 4 AM now. Anyways, I have no idea why there are also roads around here. Might just be steam heaven, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, we shall get back into the cockpit. And let's do the overhead first. So the two hydraulics for primary engine can go on. No smoking signs. The trim air, mist fans, cargo fire can be armed, and FM logo light. Sure, why not? Right, to the FMC. Origin is Brussels, Echo Bravo Bravo Romeo. Destination is Newark, Kilo Echo Whiskey Romeo. Flight number is United 998. Runway for departure, it is 19. The shortest runway that we have in Brussels. Departing SID is the Cock 7 Lima. Yes, Cock 7 Lima. Yeah, even the waypoint after it is Cock, so make all the jokes you want. After that waypoint, it will be Lima 607. Then Uniform Lima 9. That is correct. Then it will be to Slaney. Oh, great. I never liked that. Why? This is the only annoying bug that I find it the most annoying on this plane. And the problem with that is that Uniform Lima 9 is quite long in terms of the amount of waypoints. So this will be pretty fun to key in everything. Anyways, where is Conan? There. So the next point will be Denver. Or Dover, sorry, not Denver. Then it will be Umtum. Oh my god, not Umtum. And there will be MCAT. Be here for a while. I'll skip some waypoints. We can go directly to Compton VOR. And then we can go to Kenneth. Then to Gavco. And we can skip all the way to Strumble VOR. Then we can direct to Slaney, which I think is the last waypoint for that airway. Yep, and then we will direct to Malot, where we'll begin the net track Foxtrot airway. Okay, I don't think it supports it, so great. Well, time to key in all the waypoints manually. So it'll be north 53, west 020 for the first one, and then we will have north 53, west 030, then we'll have north 52, west 040, and then north 51, west 050. For the end of the net track, it will be Elri for the waypoint. Then we will be on the airway of November 377 Alpha to Tusky, but since it's just one waypoint afterwards, so let's just key in direct from Tusky. Oh my god, no. Tusky over here. Pretty sure it's this one. And then we have a airway of Juliet 575 towards Boston. And then Juliet 75 to Nelly, yeah. And then we'll do the Flossie 3 arrival. San Nelly transition, yep. Which runway are we arriving into? 4 left. Oh, great. Alright, charts, where are you? Flossie 3, last waypoint is Hawkier, but there's a vector. So, this will be fun. There's 4 left. I think we can do the KEWR transition. Yep, there is vectors of heading 180 degrees. Let's turn the lights up for you too. Let's go all the way to the route discontinuity. The first one at least. This one will just be a direct after Swallow. And let's see. Oh my god. Guess we can do a heading of 180 and how about this? Well, let's just do direct to KEWR. But if there's a ATC, I would. There won't be ATC since we're flying offline. So, well, yep. Anyways, that would be our flight plan. Right. Reserves for this flight is 9.2 tons, but that would be probably be too high for this plane, but who cares? 320 for flight level. No, not cost index. Oh my god, cost index is 80. Hey, wow, look at that. It allows that reserve. Wow. Currently it is 8.4. estimated when we arrive at Newark. So yep. Since this is a short runway, I think we can just do 5% derate at most. And takeoff weight will be, I would say 283.5. Flaps 5. Let's see what's the V speed for flaps 5. It's a bit risky. Let's see what's flaps 15 V speeds. A bit safer. So do flaps 15 for departure. Let's see, the runway length is about 3,000 meters. So maybe you can do flaps 5 for departure. Yeah, we'll do flaps 5 for departure. So 174 for V2. Alright, there we go. 174. Auto throttle and flight director set to arm and on, LNAV and flight change. Runway heading is 193. Cruising altitude of flight level 320. And that's our MCP done. Come on. QNH for the airports. Air. Let's see the meter. QNH is 1019. Does it not have the real weather? Still downloading. Come on. There we go. Wow. It's little to no clouds now. Right? Whatever. Anyways, we can plan up our pushback. In the meantime, we can start our APU. So, of course, there will just be only one direction for the pushback, which is north, right, tail, left.
Ground to cockpit, Plaza knowledge, call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay. Packs. So, that is on now, the APU. It's a bit loud. Beacon lights, APU generators, disconnect the ground power. So we'll disconnect the ground power completely. Oh, alright. Right and left demand electric hydraulics goes on. Anti-ice set to auto. C1 and C2 primary electric hydraulics go on. Seatbelt signs go on. We'll start the pushback. And then the C1 and C2 electric goes on too. Auto start and engine EEC mode set it on and normal. Windows heat goes on. Pressurization goes to auto. And that should be it. Should push back talk. There we go. Well, there goes the marshaller. Alright. Meta says that the winds are 2004 knots, so
okay,
we should have a straight tail headwind for the
ready to
departure, I hope. Not like the last video whereby I got tailwind for both departure and arrival. Right, so we have 4 minutes left before our scheduled departure timing, or at least my scheduled departure timing, so we are kind of on time, at least for gate departure. while leaving the gate. We'll bring in some cabin light for the cabin. Great. Pushback tuck is almost done.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, we'll do before that. Let me set up my project fly. I'll just click on fly now. So there you go. Parking brakes release.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright. Fuel pumps for all fuel tanks goes on, I mean. And engine number 2 starts. Fuel flow. Seems like we'll be arriving at Newark, where the local time is at noon, so should be a day flight throughout. But whether the weather will be nice to us is another thing. Should probably get rid of these lines too on the engine. I know it can't be completely removed because there will be a slight not a slight, there's a small line behind these 3 lines, but I think it looks better without these black bolded lines. Alright, engine 2 seems like good start. Right engine bleed air and the right generators go on. Engine 1 starts. Fuel flow. Might not be the best idea to be using calculator, but whatever.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Standby.
Yep, I forget that what any inputs on my joystick will change the throttle to my joystick's throttle. And my joystick throttle was basically at about 60% N1, so that's why I decided to spool up. Okay, our taxi routes will be straight down, then left on outer 8, outer 7, and it's still straight. Let me just show you the simulator. So we're straight down onto outer 8, outer 7, which is this part, and then it'll be outer 7, which is this part. And then we'll line up on runway 19, and then we'll take off from this runway over here. Should be long enough for us to use our takeoff settings, I hope. Anyways, flap set to 5. Or is it 15? No, 5. 5, okay. Flight controls, set the stabilizer trims to 5.8. Although usually it is wrong for 5.8, but we'll see. I'll change it whenever I need to. Alright, flight controls check. Oh, come on, let me see. Full left, for rather, full right, full up, full down, full left, and full right. Right, flight controls are checked. When we turn off lights and taxi lights go on, and we can taxi to the runway. Oh yeah, right. I forget. I changed my brake settings so that it's using the differential brakes now. It's an experimental thing where it's one of the add-ons that you can download from the forums, but I never got around to try it because I didn't know you had to do one additional step. So the whole time I thought I was using it, but I wasn't. So yeah, we'll see how useful is it. Anyways, goodbye. That's 10. I think it's I can't remember what's the name. It's 207, right? Yeah, 207. Alright, let's do the brakes test now. Right, seems fine. So just cutting our taxi towards the runway. Okay, now we're coming up onto the holding point, and I have decided that the brakes are not too useful, so I've switched back to the default brakings. And I did forget to turn off the APU, but turn it off now. Anyways, wing lights go on. Transponder set to Tara. Terrain radar goes on. And strobe lights. Technically the holding point is there, I think. Yeah, stop here. To turn on the strobe lights a tad bit too early. Whatever. Anyways, we'll land out of the runway.
Approaching 20.
20. What? Isn't this 19? What? Why is it 20 here? Is this map outdated? Interesting. Anyways, landing lights go on.
On runway 20.
Alright. Let's land out the runway correctly first before we depart out of here. Okay, here we go. Clock start. 60% N1. Engines are stable. Set power. That looks bad. Never mind. We'll just keep it with this. Power is set. AD knots. Toga. Okay, I don't think we have enough runway space. V1 will take. We'll reduce the thrust now. Right. Positive climb, gear up. Have the trims is a bit wrong. Try to correct the trims. I'm gonna turn right. No. Alright, VNAV. My viewers ain't that bad. That's Brussels there. Okay, let's redirect that waypoint on the FMC. What was the throttle even doing? What? Interesting. Trims a bit too much upwards. I feel like it's trying to turn me to the right, even though my rudders aren't even. I mean, my feet aren't even on the rudders, so I don't know. Flaps one. I gotta say, the outside looks very nice. Very beautiful to me. The roads aren't though. Looks horrible. But it's explained for you, I guess. Right now we're directing the cock. This is great. Alright, set standard pressure. XT review incoming. Not bad. Flaps up. Oh, it's just straight line all the way, I guess. Okay, we can almost select the autopilot now. After I intercept the LNAV path, I will switch on the autopilot. I'm a bit over speeding now. 251 knots. I'm 0.2 nautical miles away from the LNAV path, towards the right a bit. The plane trying to turn right doesn't help in this situation. So close. This part of the engine textures look weird. Interesting. Might edit that in my free time if I want to. For now, let's just enjoy this flight. Alright. Come on, can you just intercept the LNAV path and not fly parallel to it? It's a little bit annoying. Okay, there we go. Alright. Can turn off the passenger seatbelt signs, because we are going to be cruising on a straight line and there's no clouds in the front, so yep. And 10,000 feet, landing lights go off, runway turn off lights and taxi lights go off. Wing lights shall go off too, why not? And now that it's reached the point at which it wants to speed up to 300 plus knots, it's usually where I switch back to V speeds until I reach the desired speed, because what VNAV likes to do in this plane, only for the flight factor, is that it decides to hold the altitude that it is at and speeds up before it climbs again, instead of climbing for like about 500 feet per minute and speeding up, which is what normal airlines usually do, which is to speed up and climb. But you know, this plane is a bit out of date, so the VNAV is a bit meh, shall I say so. Anyways, once it reaches 308 knots, we will set back our we'll engage back our VNAV, and I can finally cut from there. Hope everything is recording fine. Yep, seems like everything is fine. 36 minutes into the recording. Of course, it will be 36 minutes into the video since I will be cutting some parts earlier. VNAV. Right, which views are the best? I guess this is a decent view for now, since I did change some of the engine textures, so let you all enjoy the engine textures. Anyways, I'll see you all in a moment. As for myself, I'll be here for like 8 hours or something, maybe 6 hours plus, or 7 hours at most, since the cruising time is not 8 hours. So, you know, I'll be back in a moment for you all. Enjoy the music.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
are nearly approaching our top of descent, even though it's not on the ND, but it's because the simulator crashed a few times, and of course this plane being old doesn't like to recalculate its VNAV path once you resume its flight from the midair. So yeah, we will have to do a manual descent. So my calculated top of descent is at Swallow, so we have about 20 nautical miles before we start our descent. So let's see. Let us search for Newark's meter. KEWR meter. Okay, altimeters is 2997. Okay. And let's search the charts too for the minimums. See, the winds are 0709 knots. So we should be fine landing in 4 left. So we will take 4 left, and our minimums is 200 for radio. Okay, there we go. Auto brakes. Runway is 3.4 kilometers about there. So we will set auto brakes 1 as usual, and passenger signs, seatbelt signs can go on because we want them to be seated for our descent, and everything seems fine. Actually looks quite nice down there. Is this or this better? This looks a bit less colorful, but the clouds aren't as bright, so it's a bit question I have. I think I'll stick with view for now. Oops. Since the clouds are too white for me if I have this, so yeah. Okay, let's set our MCP altitude to something sensible now. We can set 2000 or 3000 actually. So we need to be at about 3000 at M Bay. See, how far is M Bay? I can't see on the map. Where is M Bay? All the way there. Alright, so I will have to estimate where I need to be at. So let's change to IAS now to 250 knots for my descent into Newark. So finally, after how long has this been? 7 hours and 20 minutes or so. Yeah, we are finally at our top of descent. I'll start the descent once the speed indicator reaches about 260 knots. And we're quite low on fuel too. It's because when I needed to reload my steam, the fuel amount was basically not really saved, so yeah, I had to basically set a new fuel amount, and I should probably turn off the fly live too, because fly live, okay, that's the start. I'll tell you the story in a moment. I'll start to descend the plane first. Seems like I'll say 1,300 feet per minute is enough, so we'll keep at that. So the story is this: that when I was between Europe and the UK, basically the Strait of Water there, basically anytime that I entered there with autosave, the simulator will crash, and so I decided to load at Heathrow. And if I decide to set my plane at a higher altitude, the simulator also crashes. So what ended up happening is that I decided to close FlyLife and OBS, and turns out after I closed them both, after of course a few trials here and there to see what actually caused it to crash, it's either FlyLife or OBS that made it crash. And now since that OBS is on, I don't think OBS is the one that made it crash, but who knows. I would have to go back to the UK to test it out again. But it's either UK or FlyLife, and since I have not tested out with FlyLife whether it's actually the actual target that crashes, I explain, I am not going to risk it again and to crash my explain again, just to reload the whole thing again. So what I've done is just that I have started OBS only, and here we are only using OBS without FlyLife, and as such we don't have any data on my aircraft's altitude, speed and all this. So maybe for this one episode or one video we won't have those information. And yeah, and of course because I had to restart my simulator, the clock has of course stopped, and I can't really be starting the clock again because it'll be unrealistic and such. I didn't start the clock, and there is no timer going on there. Right, enough of the rambling. I will see you all at the about 10,000 feet or so, when or anything, or when there's anything exciting that's happening. So I'll be right back in a moment. Alright, we are just about at 10,000 in a few seconds. So now landing lights are running, turn off lights and taxi lights to prepare us for landing. We are not far away from LaGuardia, and I think it's somewhere there. Not sure though. No, not LaGuardia. Oh my god, Newark. Sorry. Still can't tell where is it exactly, but we'll see soon enough. And so we are also very low on fuel now, so if we need to go around, this will be pretty fun. But I don't think we need to, so it should be fine. And looks like we should. I mean, it's calculated in the system that we should be at about 15,000 feet now, but we are far lower than we should be. But it's alright. Better off to be early than late. Still can't tell where's Newark. Looks like it is to our 10 o'clock. We'll wait for the turn first, and we'll see where is it at. Now seems like it's gonna go to our 11 o'clock, so it should be somewhere there. Oh, stupid cloud. Can't do anything about it. Well, I'm the spoilers. Hey, motorcycle. Not sure if you all can hear that. But, is that LaGuardia? Not LaGuardia, Newark. No. Which airport is that? What? Which airport is that? Alright. Interesting. Because I'm pretty sure LaGuardia. Oh my god, why am I saying LaGuardia all the time? And I'm pretty sure Newark has 3 runways. And maybe that is actually Newark. But I only see 2 runways there. Yeah, the third runway is missing. But there doesn't seem to be any airports up here, unless it's that airport there. This is possible, but I don't see. Is that it over there? Behind the clouds? No. Oh, hi, motorcycle again. Great. Feel like that is Newark, but there's no 3 runways there, there's only 2 runways. Plus the runways are the runways in Newark are here, here and here. So it doesn't cross at the center. Can't tell which airport is that. I think there's an airport there, but I don't know what is Kilo Tango Echo Echo. No. Kilo Tango Echo Bravo. It's possible. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, it is. Looks like it. But whatever. Anyways. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, doesn't even look like it's that airport. Then where is Newark? What? Alright, whatever. Yeah, that's definitely not Newark, but doesn't seem like there is any other airports listed here. There any listed here? Nope. Now that's probably Newark over there. Yeah, it's Newark, definitely. So I have no idea what that is, and that is the Teterboro Airport, Kilo Tango Echo Bravo. It's a big question on what airport that is over there. Is it 2000? No. I think we should be ready for landing. Everything seems to be set. Yep. Alright. Just a left turn, and we should be on finals pretty soon. And let me check the meter again, just in case it has updated. Yep, it definitely has updated. Altimeter is now 29999. And the winds are 07012 knot, gusting 18 knots. So we will have gusting winds. Yeah, spotted. Nothing else that is too important, unless of course this weather here follows the real weather that is supposed to be at whatever time it is. So unless it's that, I'm not sure why is it 4 knots for the winds. Alright, set the heading for the runway, which is 039 degrees. Although I do not need to do that. It's much, I feel better doing that. I don't know why, but no. And I guess we can start to slow down now to 200 knots while we are in this part of the descent. We have about 15 nautical miles before we are on the finals for our last 4 left. And as for how long we have left for our schedule, it seems that 40 minutes is the scheduled arrival timing. So, yep. I feel like this is actually how New York looks like in the urban areas. Is it urban? Oh, rural. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I get mixed up the two words. I have no idea how, but yeah. The urban areas are all the way down there in Manhattan. And also Flight Sim Expo is next weekend, which I am not going because it is too far away from where I am now, and it's too expensive to go there, at least for plane ticket wise, since I need to fly all the way to America, and I'm all the way in Singapore, so yeah, it's too far away. Of course I can do it in a simulator, but defeats the purpose since I'm going there for not much of a reason in the simulator, and I can't even pretend that I'm there myself. So I mean, I could by watching the live streams, but whatever. I look forward to whatever PMDG wants to announce. Hopefully it's something related to X-Plane, because I'm still hoping that they release something X-Plane other than their DC-6 that is available. Flaps 1 seems like some of the tanks have died, I think. Let's see. Fuel. No. There's still 2.0 tons on each tank. Flaps 5.
2500.
Other than PMDG's announcement, I'm also kinda excited on what Lamina has for the future of X-Plane. Although it has been said somewhat for the last expo, but not sure whether there's anything new for this year, but we'll see. Hopefully there's more than just Vulcan and more improvement on the FPS. I think I'm breaking the star rules here. It says 2800 above MB, but I'm at 2000. So, yeah. Pretty sure this dark spots is because of the cloud shadow. Yeah, that looks nice. But the 2-time ground speed isn't, so. Okay, let's unpack the thing. Oh, it's already unpacked. Yeah, it's good. And 4 left should be over there. And we will try to vacate. Let's see. Where does the plane park? Oh god, great. My phone. Seems like the flight that has just departed 2 hours ago is going to land at Terminal Bravo, stand 64. So we shall see where that is. Bravo 64, which there is apparently no 64. There's only 63 and 65. So what the liar Google is. Great. In that case, I'll park at 65, I guess. So we can try to vacate at Golf, which will be halfway down the runway. Well, we'll see whether we can make it. Anyways, I'm the approach now. I think that's JFK in front of us. Yep, JFK. And LaGuardia is somewhere there. For once, when I returned back to X-Plane when I was in the charts, I thought that was Newark already, but yep, it isn't. Anyways, localizer has been captured. We have 12 DME to go. I mean, we're 12 nautical miles to go. 12 DME out. Let's correct them. Right, go around procedure for 4 left is climb to 620 feet, then climb right, turn to 2500 feet on heading 060 degrees. So it's at 060 degrees. Right, 2500 feet. There we go. That will slow down to 180 knots. Let's check our landing speed. 150 knots. Yeah, 150 knots. What? Wait. Yeah, apparently there's 150 knots. Are we that heavy on our additional weight? Flaps 15. .170 knots. Glide slope is captured. Gears down. Oh, there's another airport here. Look at that. Alright, we're set landing speed now. Flaps 20. Flaps 25. And flaps 30. I'll engage that thing now, since it looks a bit better down below the clouds. Oh god, that was a bad idea. Should probably lower the engine volume. They're really loud. This makes up a good screenshot. Nothing much yet that I can screenshot, so we'll just return back to the cockpit. Right, disconnect the auto throttle. Okay, I have throttle. And disconnect the autopilot. I have the plane.
1000.
Seems like it's a crosswind, a heavy crosswind as expected.
Approaching 04 left.
Checked. And the scenery made by Takeoff is actually quite nice.
Glide slow.
Well, RIP FPS too.
Glide slow. Minimums.
Landing.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. 100. Glide slow.
Shut up.
Glide slow. 30. 20. 10. Too low. Terrain.
What is bushes beside the runway? Reverse this. Okay, there we go. Decel. Well, we're gonna be vacating far down the runway. Alright, great. The fan is making noises too. Oh god, no, that was a bad idea. To adjust the fan. Right, restore the reverses. Manual braking. Not sure if I can vacate to the left here. Well, I think I can. Auto brakes off. Flaps set to up. Spoilers down. Not armed. Okay. Landing lights go up. Off. Strobe lights go off. Wing lights go off. Transponder set to standby. Oh, taxi left over here. This fan is creating a lot of problems. Sorry if you can hear any background noises. I should just probably turn off the fan, even though I will probably die of heat. But whatever. It's a few minutes anyways before the end of the recording. Okay, we start the APU. NTI goes to off. Our throttle is set to off. Flight director 2 and terrain radar. Okay, we'll turn right on to Delta, I think. Oh, Golf, sorry. Which I will have to find where. Where is it? Where is Golf? Seems like Golf is over there. Let's see. Oh my god, that is too dark. Was there no letters there? Yeah, I think there's no letters there. So Golf is, yeah, that. And I'll just take which stand can I take? Yeah, maybe I'll just turn right here, and then turn right and turn left into the stand. This stand over here should be fine. Anyways, we shall also add in the replay of the landing.
Glide slow. 200. Glide slow. Glide slope. Glide slope. 100. Glide slope. Glide
50.
slope.
30, 20, 10,
Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
100,
Glide slope. Glide
50.
slope.
30, 20, 10,
Too low. Terrain.
And welcome back. So our recorded landing rate in Project Fly is -98. So that's going into my logbook. Well, this place also has AutoGate, so that's nice. I might do the Newark to Singapore flight for the next video, since it is one of the longest flights, if not the longest flight that we have had. But not sure. We shall see. But I'll probably be doing in the 77W if I decide to do so, because the 200LR, I have not modified it to make it look as decent as this 77W, so yeah. Whoops, I think I missed my turn. Yeah, I did. So we'll just take another stand instead. Anyways, whatever. It works just as fine. Turn on the wipers. Get rid of the rain. No, I guess we will be keeping the wipers. Turning right over here. We'll take one of these stands up here. Okay, let's see what's the fuel situation. 1.5 on each, so should be fine. Let's see which stands can we take. I think we can take this one over here. The real life plan could probably take this one, I mean, because it is a 772, so yep. But we are 77W, so whatever. Anyway, the wipers can go off, and I will use the exterior view since going into the cockpit is too laggy for me. Is that fine? No, I think we're too far. Yep, we're too far. Anyways. Okay, we'll shut down the engine 2 and 1. And we'll turn off the lights. We'll reload the auto gate so that we can be parked, so that the gate is there. And the ground handling can come up. Right, generators go off. And beacon lights go off, seatbelt signs go off, pressurization set to manual, and we'll connect the ground power. Okay, hydraulics all go off except for the left and right engine primary. The bleeds for engines can go off. Window seat, engine start and EEC mode, off and alternate. And that will be it for this flight. Oh, look at New York back there in the background. Oh man, that was a bad idea. Never mind. Screw that. Anyways, that will conclude today's flight from Brussels to Newark with United 998. Hope you all have enjoyed. And yep, see you all next video. Take care. Bye bye.